Last week, Frontier flew us out to Universal Studios in LA to check out Jurassic World Evolution.
Whilst there, we were lucky enough to get the chance to interview movie legend Jeff Goldblum.
So naturally, we took this rare opportunity to ask him some very important questions.
Hello, I'm here with Hat Films and Terps, and we're here with Jeff Goldblum.
Hello.
Oh, thank you for joining us. This is it's pretty exciting.
Pretty exciting.
So, you play
Pretty exciting.
Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Yes, Lewis, I do.
In the famous Jurassic Park and now Jurassic World franchise, which we're huge fans of. So, Jeff, we really wanted to ask you as a scientist and mathematician, we wanted to ask you some questions that have really been burning in our minds, and if you could just illuminate us on,
I'm a hunk of
what
burning
you think.
love.
Ask him what his favourite donut brand is.
Jeff.
Yes, sir.
So you're here with us. We've got a question from Alex Smith. He asks, what's your favourite kind of donut brand or flavour, of course? Offered a box.
I haven't had a donut in a million years, but I used to love a donut. My mom in Pittsburgh used to take us. She knew when the donut shop made their new donuts, so we would drive over and we'd get them hot. They were delicious. I liked a jelly donut. It would squirt out. And those curlers.
It's magnificent.
And the powdered sugar. Oh, I liked them all.
Based on the extinction of the dinosaurs,
Yes, Trot.
how come there are still thesauruses roaming the earth?
Still what?
Thesauruses.
The thesaurus.
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 My apologies, I'm not a scientist, so...
No, neither am I. You may be mixing up, I'm sure for comic effect, dinosaurs with one of our volumes that tells you about synonyms. For instance,
Is that another dinosaur?
synonyms. No. Give me a word, and we'll be our own thesaurus. We'll look up. We'll try to find a synonym.
Passion.
Passion. Several words for passion. Arousal.
I feel that.
I know where the young kids they like their jokes. I know the crowd now.
While we're still on the science thing, how do magnets work?
How do magnets work?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good question. I wish I knew. I have a 2.5-year-old boy and an 11-month-year-old boy. The 2.5, and we deal with magnets. His door is on a magnet. It stops, it gets held by the thing. He plays with that thing on the stove where it gets held. I don't know how it works. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how it works exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know, but
I've got one more question whilst we're on the subject of questions.
yes, Smith, Alex Smith.
Thank you.
What's that say on your T-shirt?
It says happiness is all the rage.
Oh, happiness is all the rage. Oh.
So it resonated with me. It's quite a dour person.
You're dour or dour, or how do you pronounce it? Dour? Dour?
I pronounce it dour.
Dour?
Yeah.
He's dour. Don't be so dour. Don't be so dour.
Do you pronounce it dour?
Might be dour. I don't know.
How do you pronounce sour?
Do you pronounce sour sur?
No. This apple is too sour.
It makes it kind of strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that.
No.
How do fish hold their breath underwater for so long?
Well, there you go again. Yeah, I wish I were a scientist. I don't know. They have gills.
Yeah.
I think they get their nourishment, their nutrients from the water. They're not holding their breath, actually, right?
Have you tried it? I've tried it.
I've tried to hold my breath underwater. I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go from one side of the pool to the other. And
How long's the pool? Olympic or?
I don't know.
Blackpool?
No, it's not really like that. But I'm like an island boy. I like to take off all my clothes and go into some tropical waters and just with nothing on and dive for shells and things. Nice. I like to do that.
That was amazing. Thank you very much for taking the time to chat to us. We had a
I'll
lovely
never
time.
forget it as long as I live.
Good.
I won't.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Good day and welcome to a new video. Today we're playing Jurassic World Evolution. A little sneaky peek. We have Nick is with us.
Hello.
If you can see him there.
Hiding back here.
Lead animator.
Lead
Yes.
animator. He's going to talk us through some of the things and any questions we have about the game.
Frontier
So,
very
yeah.
kindly brought us out here to check it out.
I
and
know,
it's
we're in
looking
LA. We're
in LA.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So without further ado, Trot, kick that bad
Yes.
boy off.
Okay,
let's
so
do
just new game.
New game. This is kind of exclusive. It's the first time that Frontier have actually released it.
It's first
Yeah,
time,
to the
today's
public.
the first
First
time
look,
we've shown
right.
it to anyone, yeah.
Yeah. We get the
And
privilege.
even from the demo, it looks incredible. Like, graphically, it looks very smooth.
And you can tranquilize your own dinosaurs from your own helicopter.
Yeah, that was
like
most impressive.
legit.
That is what that's what it's all about.
That's so cool, yeah.
Again, Isla Matanceros.
There he is.
There you
Ian
go.
Malcolm.
Relatively stable. Yeah, you can,
Yeah, we got Jeff.
you can get your
Jeff
fun
Goldblum
back.
Jeff
himself.
Goldblum,
Jeff.
And you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are. And you want to be ready before you try that.
He's so funny.
Oh, Jeff.
Right,
Oh, here we are. Enclosures.
right, okay.
So it's, yeah, obviously first level it's going to talk you through the basics. So.
Yeah,
Life finds a way. There it is.
you got 2.5 mil to play with, Trot.
Oh,
It seems
yeah.
down there.
That goes pretty quickly when you're building
I
a
can
dinosaur
imagine,
park.
yeah.
That is an expensive. Look at that. 394,000.
So what is that for?
Oh, you've just
Yeah.
plonked it there.
that's
You
your
cut off
creation,
some of the...
That wouldn't get you a flat in Cambridge.
Cut off a fence.
No, that's good though.
Oh,
That's
it's
good
half in,
because
half
this
out.
is where you can then
Because
release them
that's
into the
the
pen,
release.
Oh.
right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
that's the right way around. If you build it
Right.
the other way around, you're in big
You're
trouble
screwed.
because
I
then
was
you're
just-
just releasing dinosaurs into the.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, just want to hook it up with a path so that the guests and staff can get there.
Feels just like Planet Coaster, which is
Yeah, I
nice.
was going to say,
Got the middle
do
mouse.
people throw up as they wander around in the path? Because that's always the worst in these type of games when someone's throwing up. And, oh my god,
Well, they got nothing quite to throw up.
not
at
enough
yet.
budget on cleanness.
It's like hatching your very first Tamagotchi,
Okay.
isn't it, Drop?
It is.
Yeah.
You're gonna load your egg in. What are you gonna get in your egg?
Ooh.
This is it.
So I need to...
So Struthiomymus is the only genome that's viable at the moment. so-
Struthiomymus.
I would have said Struthia.
Oh, Struth.
So on the right you got its stats,
Yeah.
its attack, its
It's
defense,
weak. It's very
lifespan.
weak.
I presume that's 10 years. Viability 100, which I presume means it's going to definitely hatch.
Its genome is only 50%.
yeah, it will definitely hatch. You can't fail this one.
Okay.
That's
The fact
more
there's an
frog
attack
than-
and defense makes you think there's like an
Combat.
arena where you could have them fighting.
Let's
Is
include
that
it then,
a
okay.
thing yet?
They do fight. I mean,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
you
Yeah.
don't have like a Roman Colosseum for them to fight in, but
you could try and build one. We could
Yeah.
try and build one.
Because the arena would be the thing that I would request.
Yeah.
okay.
You build it
A
yourself.
dinosaur
though.
I
fighting
mean, you,
arena.
you
yeah.
could just build an enclosure with
Yeah, yeah.
sort of two
Just
Hammond
really
Creation
big-
Labs and just
Yeah,
keep
yeah, and
releasing
Today
them.
we're
I think I
testing
will. That's the first thing I will.
Yeah, and that'd be a great way to like put dinosaurs into your park. You only ever take the victor of
Yeah.
the fight.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
when you create a new
And you
one-
transport the victor
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
new one.
Oh
yeah.
my
And then
God.
when you create a new one, if it beats your old
Yeah.
champion, it becomes your new champion.
Wow.
You have
We
just
can-
created a great
Yes,
new way to
there we
play
go.
the game.
New game mode. There we go.
Let's
It'll
hope
be
the
bit-
children love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all for the kids.
I'm going to release my
that
first
dinosaur.
Struthiomymus. Here
Thea Mimis.
he comes.
Saying it completely wrong.
Struthiomymus.
Struthiomymus.
Oh, he's such a nippy.
It's a turkey.
yeah.
That's a turkey.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's basically like a little ostrich. You can.
His little neck.
Dinosaurs are based on
That's adorable.
birds, man. Evolved from
right.
birds.
So I will praise the animation.
Learn it from the film.
thank
Not
you.
because you're here,
That's really
Nick,
deep.
but it genuinely is amazing.
I'm very, very proud of the team. They've done an amazing job.
You've obviously spent a lot of time on the animations, I'd hope.
Yes, yeah, we have. Yeah.
I noticed that the carriage of the dinosaurs is actually quite low, right? So the way they're, like, typically, like, the old style would be, like, quite upright
He's a
when they run
professional.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
he's-
now, like, that dinosaur then, the other dinosaurs, they're quite low. Like, they're almost their knuckles sometimes scrape the ground. Is that,
Want me to go back
I
and
guess
get
it's to do with, like, the weight distribution,
So
right?
that's a couple of things there. One is the uneven terrain.
Right.
So we have a system that will adjust their weight and their foot planting to make sure they adapt
Oh,
to
wow.
the terrain that they're on.
Right.
The other one is that they just tend to lean into their run as well.
Right,
When they're
okay,
walking,
yeah.
they're much more
Right.
upright.
Right,
and
I
up
see.
that way.
I see. Yeah, no, it's cool.
I feel like we want to go entertainment
Yeah?
Yeah,
because
you can
you
go
know.
entertainment. I mean,
that's what we know.
George
Yeah.
is a
Right.
good one as well.
Okay.
but,
George
yeah.
is a good one.
George
Oh, why?
security division. Oh, well, look,
That's
there's
all right,
Like
I
the
got-
security.
I've got a soft spot for the security
Is that
mission.
because
but-
of...
Do it.
Okay, all
Do
right.
it.
You can see that
Policy
there are
must be-
It's just because you mentioned
Dinosaurs about to
tranquilizing
attack.
earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. I'm going to make it really inconvenient.
What?
Oh, well.
Just trolling us.
Do a nice spiral out.
Were you part of these animations as well? I guess.
There was a collaboration between art and animation works on this really interesting system that
Yeah.
adapts to every single.
You even have the little...
Every single thing. You got little cherry pickers and
So
cranes.
cool.
Amazing. That's
I
really
really
cool.
love it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can watch that all day.
Yeah. So, as explained to us previously in a presentation, there are those three divisions that we just picked from. We got security, which we chose, and there's science,
Yeah.
and entertainment.
That's right.
And obviously, the more you go down security, I assume that will cause an entertainment issue because it's not fun enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to try and balance those things out.
Yeah.
And, following each one of those will take you down different narrative paths and give you
Right.
different missions.
Here we go.
What wouldn't be more entertaining than seeing dinosaurs fight each other in a big ring?
Well, it's pretty
And
entertaining.
the winner takes all.
So always going back to that arena.
And so these are all the dig sites. You see each different one has different dinosaurs that you're going to get the fossils for. These are all based on real-world dig sites as well, so they're actual real places.
So if we back out,
So if you go back out, you'll see your helicopter.
there he goes.
Off to go get some fossils.
Good luck.
But if you go to the fossil centre, I believe you've already got a couple all ready to go.
Oh, look at that. Let's view them.
So we spoke about this a little bit before we started recording. Basically, the better your map of the genome, or the further you have to a complete genome, the better the quality of the dinosaur in terms of how long it's going to live.
That's right.
What sort of stats it's got, and that means essentially your park makes more money.
It's a more appealing dinosaur,
yeah.
right?
That's it. Yeah. You want better base stats for your dinosaur, so you want a more complete genome to start off with, and then you've got your best chances of getting a successful dinosaur.
Oh, that's
So-
another thing. They can fail to hatch. So
That's
if
right,
They
they
have,
can fail
if
to hatch,
they have
yeah.
a poor genome score.
So if you've only just scraped the genome, then there's a good chance that it will fail. She looks a bit,
what's he doing?
bit hungry.
Oh yeah, you haven't got any food in there.
Yeah, there's actually no feeder in this enclosure, so it might be
Oh.
worth popping one down in the
I guess
enclosure
Trot,
section.
Trot likes them hungry. Makes them bad fighters.
Is that an enclosure thing? Okay. Is it a
that's-
herbivore? What is
that's-
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a herbivore, yeah. So you
Oh,
see
okay.
there's a little leaf icon.
Now, is
much
there
is
an
that?
optimum position to put
44K?
this?
Yeah,
Or-
so later on you can build viewing galleries. Well, you can build a viewing gallery at the moment if
Oh,
you want,
cool.
but
You
want
if you put the feeder
close.
in front of the viewing gallery, then that's sometimes quite useful. So,
So near
it's
the
like
paths
quite
at the
close,
moment,
quite
okay.
close to the fences are good because then
Yeah.
your guests are going to see the meeting and they're going to enjoy that.
We should give him a name.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Let's call him Edmonton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to really confuse the fact
Right.
we're about to get an Edmontosaurus.
What about Captain Canada?
Captain Canada.
So if you click on here and press R,
Captain
Tracking
Canada.
data. Oh, we can actually rename
yeah, you can actually rename them.
Just the
so,
code
yeah,
at the moment.
Yeah.
Carl,
Yeah, exactly. You can't
Where's the love?
STR.
Look at me, STR002, and I'm talking to you.
Captain Canada.
Captain
Captain
Canada, just to
Canada.
completely confuse everyone.
Yeah.
Not even from Canada.
Not
And here
at all.
he is, Captain Canada, our new dinosaur.
There we go.
He looks like a goddamn ostrich. Yes, he does.
We're working on the genome.
You came
okay?
all this way for an ostrich. Oh yeah, this is your research tree. So all aspects of the game have some element of upgrading through the research thing. So you can get treatments for when they get sick. You can get new genomes to change the dinosaurs.
Cosmetic genes as
Now,
well.
Cosmetic
are there,
genes, yeah.
so with, for example, the octopus, does that mean our dinosaurs get more arms?
It looks
As
like
much as I would love
I
that,
feel like that's-
we're not in the business of making abominations. So
Oh.
we just want to.
I've got it.
Ah,
There we go. So that's your mission. Objective
and
complete.
Brontosaurus.
I
Or
just
do we not
wanna-
need to put an electrical fence up as well?
You can, if
Eventually,
you
I
research
think.
an electrical fence, you can do that. Yeah, and concrete walls as well. So when you get the really big dinosaurs, you need the electrified.
Oh, we
concrete
need the
walls.
research an airborne rifle 1.0.
Oh yes, yeah,
Ah.
that's part of the mission.
Oh, we can modify his genome.
You can do,
So-
yeah, if you wish.
So what does that involve?
Check this
So-
out. I just like the UI on
Good
this.
long-
This
Longer
UI
arms.
It's a really pretty UI. Isn't it?
awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
So-
Frontier is so good at that, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
we've
look
got a
at
wonderful
Elite.
team.
Like,
Yeah,
Elite's-
exactly.
That UI is one of the best in the business.
It's really gorgeous.
So there's parts of the DNA which are replaced with frogs, obviously like the
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
DNA of a frog.
And we can make it more accurate or change its base stats to
I
swap
need a drop
in,
of your blood.
for example, a robust digestion 1.0.
So if you
part
just
of the
hit
DNA.
apply gene, and he'll obtain the robust digestion of a Komodo dragon.
So
There we go.
it gives
Nice.
him more resilience, but it gives him -1 viability. So there's a chance.
That's it. Although at this stage, the viability is not a really big problem because
Right.
they're
Actually
quite sort of early
lowering.
dinosaurs. It will lower the viability, but I think
At 98,
Will be
it's
okay.
in this
still-
demo it's unlikely to
Yeah,
fail
right,
because
right.
it's the very first level. We're
Why
not
not?
going to
Why
be
not tweak
too
with it?
hard.
So is Edmund also?
Edmund's ready.
Release him.
Are we ready?
Is he, wait, hold on, before we release him,
Is
he
the other
all-
one going to eat it?
No, so
Where do
the
we
other
see
ones are
his
strictly
diet?
mindless. They'll be
Okay.
fine.
Herbal.
Where do we
Perfect,
see
perfect.
whether they're herbivores or not?
When you hover over them, there'll be either a little leaf or a little
Oh,
piece of meat,
look at his little mohawk.
and his mustache.
So let's
Very dapper gent.
Oh,
Oh, Edmund.
so let's say you're quite into the game now. You've got quite a big park, and you press this button and then it does this cutscene, you can just skip it.
You can skip it.
If something disastrous happens on the other side, like, no, I can't watch this.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you can skip that cutscene at any
in case
time.
a T-Rex goes loose, you're like, oh
Is that
god.
disheartening as a lead animator doing countless hours on
And then
their
someone just skipping it so they
opening
can.
animation?
Oh, I completely understand.
to save lives.
From the,
It's to save lives. Sorry,
I can
Chris.
be from the perspective of the gamer as well. It's fine. There'll be plenty of times to look at the
As
animation.
long as you
Yeah, it
see
looks
it
good,
once.
though.
That is
Oh, straight on the
such a
food.
weird dinosaur.
I don't think he likes Edmund.
Well, he's worried because he can't take him on.
It's fine. I think
Yeah.
the problem with
You can
with
stomp on him.
Captain Canada is he just wants a friend.
Oh, it's gone down to 2% now.
Socials.
man.
He really
What
needs.
happens
Yeah.
if his socials at 0?
If they get
starts
too
getting
unhappy
ill,
in
doesn't
any
it?
stat, they start trying to escape and they start just
Ah.
headbutting the fences, and it gets a bit sad.
Oh man.
So you want to
Give him a friend.
What if we did a daily regimen of tranquilizing them?
I mean,
They would probably still be like. I think every time they wake up, it
You're
would
making
dawn
like
on
a
them how
dinosaur-
unhappy they were.
sounds like you want to make a dinosaur torture park. Is
It's
that
like,
what you want?
it's like the Guantanamo Bay of dinosaur parks.
Right, okay.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
we're gonna let a dinosaur loose.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
You can see why I wanted you to do this mission
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
We're gonna let him loose and see how
George
How
is really
can
good.
these-
team reacts.
Do they all have guns? Are
Basically.
they allowed guns?
I'm gonna
Just
That might be quite
dart
nice.
guns. We don't
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
hurt
yeah.
the dinosaurs.
let's just see what happens. Who goes for it? Will it be Edmund or Captain
Just,
Canada?
Do you want to rename the gate? Just
Uh,
because you can.
Stephen Gately.
Stephen
Stephen
Gately.
Gately.
Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Very good.
I think
In
he
honour.
died.
He
Did
did.
he?
Yeah, he did.
No.
He did die, yeah.
No, he did. It's very sad.
Oh. Sorry.
Sorry.
Who's the other Gareth Gates?
Gareth.
Gareth
yeah,
Gates,
yeah.
yeah.
How many other gates do you know?
Fine, I'll
I mean,
rename it.
I think we're
That could be,
exhausting
yeah.
our gates knowledge.
Yeah. Watergate.
Yeah.
Watergate, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Honestly, you can have all the gate fun you can. I mean, if you
Dinosaur
build-
attack.
Keep building enclosures, you can name all the gates you want.
I know. That's what I'm most looking forward to.
Yeah.
Dinosaur attack. That comes up at the moment that they notice that they can escape. So
Oh,
Strictly
wow.
Mimus is like, oh, hold on.
I can
But really,
leave.
we want the Edmontosaurus to escape.
See
It's
what
like,
happens.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like this one. Would he attack?
Well, he's
people?
just going to
Probably
get
not.
caught
He's
and,
running.
and roasted.
Oh god.
They're all running. The scientists are leaving.
The herbivores will just barrel through people. They're not going to try and eat them. They're just going to.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's dice.
But if they're big, they will just smash.
What if
through
a person's wearing a lot of green clothes?
in a ghillie suit, they're just in a ghillie suit, wandering around on the path.
Yeah,
Jesus, he's eating me alive.
everyone. Most people go like, I'm not taking any chances.
yeah. God.
Oh,
They do run.
Wow.
They do run in herds.
You got it.
They were running in herds.
I
It's
can't
great.
believe
you got-
there was physics for that.
Yeah,
I
there
did
was.
not expect
There's
that.
a-
Oh, are they
Yeah.
dead? Are they dead?
I think they might.
I think they might be.
They're just kind of knocked out.
Does that-
They'll be fine.
Does that give our park a bad negative rating?
Well, yeah. Then
Yeah.
later on, people aren't going to want to come to your park
yeah.
if that sort of
the
thing
trip
happens all
advisor's
the
going
time.
down.
It's nice. It's nice, guys.
I love flying in games.
It's always a bit fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's running.
Oh,
you're
he's
trying to-
running. He's
Can
found
you
us.
zoom? Can you get a?
Yeah, how do you
You're basically going to spawn camp him, aren't
Aim
you? You're
down.
going to wait for him to leave and just do
make
it.
my
Right on the
day?
gate.
Make my day, bitch.
He needs to have left for a little while before the mission objective
Okay.
to register. So he's been particularly slow at
Oh,
running out.
he's going now.
There he
He's going
goes.
now.
There
He
he
did,
goes.
he did such a good
Perfect.
job on the enclosure that he doesn't want to leave.
Oh man, I feel like I would run
Now he's more terrifying. If
Yeah.
I saw him running out.
Well, he's about 2 meters, 2.5 meters tall, so he'd be pretty big running towards you.
That's terrifying. Here we go.
Perfect. Right.
It's inverted.
Is it inverted? I love inverted, mate. That's my thing.
There's a
Oh,
lot
even
of
it-
drop. There's a lot of drop.
that's why on the demo they aim so high. We were like, what? He's not going to hit him.
If you
Yeah.
shoot him once
yes.
and then stop, there's a really lovely system where we've got this physics system where all the motors get softer on his body.
okay.
So as he runs, he gets dopier, and you see he gets
Oh,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
floppier and floppier
Oh, wow.
as he goes
That's
along.
amazing.
So, and then when you eventually hit him, they just completely collapse. But it's a lovely system that we put in recently.
That's really cool.
Really
Oh look.
loves it, always
Yeah.
wanna show
Oh,
off,
poor
yeah.
little bugger.
So
you
is
feel
that-
bad
He
for
gets
him.
all kind of soggy as he goes
Oh my
along.
god.
Damn it.
Ooh,
Well, no, I think you might.
and that's a bad miss.
Oh, that's a bad miss.
Oh,
Why
going
do you
for a
keep shooting so
headshot?
far left.
Body
Central
shot.
mass drop.
Body
Central
shot.
mass.
There we go. That's going to be good.
Oh,
Yes.
Are we good?
That's a
And then
one.
you see, and then he just drops.
There we
like
go.
that.
Oh, he's sleepy. He's sleeping.
Oh, I cut myself on it. Oh,
Oh god. Right.
And now you got to transport him back.
close that guy's
Close
gate.
gate.
I like that you felt the need to change it from Gareth, from Stephen to Gareth.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Steve,
mean, gotta
let's
keep it
build more gates
updated.
later on.
Let's
So-
get close in on that. I want to see the.
There's
animation.
a really lovely thing here where
There
the
we
ragdoll
go.
kicks in.
Yeah. I saw. Oh my god,
this
this
is
looks cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, I'm really
Really
happy with how that
so
turned out.
droopy.
Yeah, And that even works with the really huge dinosaurs with the incredibly long necks and tails.
Oh, wow.
It's like
looks
hangs
great,
right
yeah.
down.
That's so cool.
It was tough to get right, but
Yeah,
I'm really
man.
happy.
It's
that
worth
we
it though. It
did
gives it so
Yeah.
much more of a real feel.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
yeah. I mean, I really love doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
it was really important because like you don't
Still
you
got
don't
the other
wanna,
one running around.
you don't want to break your immersion, do you?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, you want it to all feel like it's all real stuff.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to shoot the Struthiomimus yourself, you can always just use
Add a
the AI,
task.
add a task, click on the dinosaur, and they'll just go off and trank it for you. And you've completed your
Perfect.
mission.
Nice.
Oh,
So you got a
so-
million. You get a
Got a
million.
million,
That's pretty good.
millions
That's
for
a
that.
lot. Captain
There he
Canada.
goes.
There he
Oh,
goes.
See you later.
guys.
See you later, Captain.
It's been an honor.
Captain Canada.
Oh,
You,
yeah, da-da-da.
you wily son of a bitch.
He has no friends.
He's pretty agitated.
Serious.
Yeah.
We let
Well,
him
I
loose.
would be.
He was loose for a long time.
Is there a radio on there?
Yeah, there's a little radio.
Have you allowed him to mow people down, or is that something
No,
you
no,
take
that's-
photos?
I was gonna say, yeah, like
We're not-
right
we're
there.
not-
It's a busy.
It's not really that kind
It's
of
not
game.
GTA. Yeah, it's
No
not.
dinosaurs
it's
found,
not
but he's
GTA.
interested.
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Oh,
you get
No
no
points.
No, they want dinosaurs.
Yes,
He wants pictures
ah.
of humans. No
That's
one.
true.
go to the enclosure. Go to the herbivore enclosure.
Yeah, you can go through the gate of the herbivore enclosure
Hello?
and you can see your dinosaurs. Hopefully, your
Let me in.
Edmontosaurus won't be too much of an opportunist, and we can just sneak in.
Yeah.
And will it close behind
Can you,
me
can you
as well?
create?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
Can you create tiers of gates, so like an airlock system?
Yeah, you could build fences if you wanted to, a fence within a
So,
fence.
yeah,
So you could
yeah.
make like an element system, but I think generally they don't tend to run out.
Inverted.
You could,
the trank
Got to
him.
get him used to it, you know.
this is the medication gun. So if
Ah.
they're sick, then you medicate them. If they're not sick, then you can still shoot them with a dart, but
You know what?
Just-
I'm just gonna.
yeah.
just for the love of it.
Just
But
give
if
them
you
a bit
press
of
X, you
Actimel.
can,
Just gonna take a nice.
you can
photo.
take a picture of them
There
too.
we go. Oh, it's just a picture of his ass.
Yeah.
Booty,
Right.
booty, booty.
Edmund.
Edmund,
Edmund, come here, fence over here.
Can you tell us anything about your engagement to Prince Harry, Edmund?
Edmund,
Come on, news of the world, news of the world.
News of the
Edmund.
And the more
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've
Sorry.
annoyed it. You've annoyed it by honking your
he'll
horn.
knock your Jeep about.
Oh,
if you-
really?
Really?
Yeah, he can,
See what he
can
does.
knock you flying. He can't like hurt you or kill you, but he can just knock your Jeep.
Hey,
He can knock you over, which is quite funny.
Edmund.
when's the wedding?
When's the wedding, Edmund?
Come on,
Stop-
Edmund.
Stop being such a prude.
Oh, he's pushing you down.
But let's get a photo. For
Oh, there we go.
look
You
at
got him all in
that.
frame.
Nice one.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Collect your reward.
Great photo.
That's not bad
Amazing.
money though. For
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
a bad photograph.
Well, he's a pretty
I
good
think that's
photographer.
okay.
He's
Yeah.
Awesome.
professional.
So there you go. That's a quick look.
Yes.
At Jurassic World.
That's cool. There's a lot more to go through from it, but
Yeah.
that's,
Oh, yeah.
that's a little
There's a lot to
sneak peek.
Thank you so much, Nick, for joining
Yes.
Oh,
us.
it's been a
Yes,
pleasure.
thank you
That's
very
been that
much.
was really fun.
Awesome.
Loads of fun. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
That's cool.
And goodbye.
Bye.